Hey Horse Fiends, Anna Fox with Equus Enlightened. And today's topic is something that I really like talking about, which is breaking down all the things we want to do into the very simplest movements. And you'll hear lots of people say that, you shouldn't ever forget your basics. You never leave the basics behind. The basics are the foundation of your riding and dressage. The upper level movements are just the basics done really, really well. And all of that is true. But what I find is that a lot of people have a hard time breaking down what really is the basics, right? I often think like the rhythm, the relaxation, going with the training pyramid or the scale of training theory, that those things are what are kind of the foundation of your training rides, but they're not the foundation of every single movement. For instance, a piaffe is essentially trot. Transition, halt, trot, halt, trot, halt, trot, halt, trot. You can even add in the rein back, right? Trot to rein back, back to trot, right? Those are all very broken down concepts of the piaffe. And so if you want to do those upper level movements, you want to have these basics in place. A lot of people don't actually start working on those basics, or at least not to the degree that they need to, until they want to work on the high move. And so this is one of my sort of pet peeves about how people talk about the dressage training pyramid or the scale of training, right? Is that it is this one big thing and collection is the top, and that's the epitome, and once you've reached it, there's nothing else. When in reality, the pyramid should be a formulation for your everyday riding, right? You can always do a little bit of collection. You can always touch on collection. Doesn't matter what level your horse is, doesn't matter if it's their second ride. You can always touch on something that's going to be a collection, because normally when you're riding a young horse, what are you working on? Stop and go, one stop. So that right there is the foundation for your piaffe. And so if you expect greatness right now, within reason, you're not going to expect piaffe from a young horse or an inexperienced horse, but your level of expectation for that transition should have the fact that one day I would like to teach this horse to do piaffe in mind.